black folks is killing black folks. Why we gonna talk about white folks killing black folks?
Fuck.
Shut the fuck up for the 50th billionth time.
You're fucking a white male!
This is the Booze and Bullshit Show. Shit happens, and we make fun of it. And today we're talking about David Banner. No, not that David Banner. Think blacker and angrier. There we go, that's better. All right, let's hear what he has to say.
What I said was religion is for the weak and uninformed.
Yes, you did say uninformed.
Damn it, that was fucking rational. Did I get the wrong David Banner?
What it is this.
Oh, wait a minute, I see what's going on. He's only crazy when he gets angry. What's his trigger words? 77 cents to $1. No, didn't do it. Your hair looks like Don King raped Gandalf. No, that didn't do it, damn it. Maybe I could use some help here.
Tell them about the white males.
Oh, one last thing. Would y'all listen to it?
Thanks, Ed Skillets. We found his trigger word. Yeah. Uh-oh. He's hulking up. He's hulking up. He's hulking up.
You can turn on your damn
David Banner.
Instagram for this shit.
Whitey.
All right. Black folks always say, well, black folks is killing black folks. Why we gonna talk about white folks killing black folks when black folks killing black folks? First of all, it ain't the same thing.
Well, you know, you're right to say that it's not the same thing. I mean, the numbers of black people killing black people is significantly higher than white people killing black people. But of course, you cannot really grasp that concept because you're on angry Hulk mode. But that doesn't mean that you're right, and that doesn't mean that your facts are accurate just because you get angry and yell about it.
If you my sister, I can talk about your raggedy ass every day, but let somebody else talk about y'all knock their face off.
Wait a minute, didn't you start off by saying black folks? Wouldn't a black folk woman be your sister? So you're saying that black men can't say anything? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Wait, let's go back. Let's hear what he said.
Black folks always say, well, black folks is killing black folks.
Yeah, he did say black folks. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I ain't talking about you, raggedy baby. Don't jump on me.
Okay, he ain't talking about you, raggedy baby thing. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I see you got ready. You was like, shit, I like you, David Banner, but
you just aren't making any fucking sense.
But the fact is this. I'm going to prove to you all right now that that's not true. All right?
That what's not true? Like, you talked about how black people say that black people are killing other black people, but like, what the like, I don't even understand, like, your train of thought here. Wait, so you were talking about raggedy baby thing? What the whatever fucking weird thing you said? Whatever, I'll just play it out and hear what he has to say now.
And you may have heard me say this before. Isn't the central processing unit of a computer based on the human brain?
No, I wouldn't say the CPU itself is based on the human brain. I mean, yes, I know humans made it, so it did derive from the minds of humans. But even though it's been referred to as the brain of the computer, its actual function is more of like a calculator in that it just processes information. It has limited storage of memory, which is called cache or registers, but most of it's stored on the hard drive, and then the current information being used is coming from the RAM. But that's a lot more technical information than I think you can really handle. So, I know you're not going to be able to respond or anything like that, so let's just go with the little analogy and we'll see how it holds up.
Yes or no?
Shit, if it's a yes or a no, then it's a fucking no. But, all right, like I said, you're going with this analogy. Let's just pretend. Yes.
Central processing unit, right? So I told y'all before that culture is about language, history, family, and all of these things, right? So let's say if a computer programmer erased all of the history off a central processing unit, right?
You mean like when you clear your cache? Oh, fuck.
Then they uploaded a virus, right?
Just because you're using computer terms like upload and virus and all those other things, it doesn't mean that, like, you know what you're talking about at all. Oh, fuck. You should say that they changed the operating system. Fuck. Like, that's what you did. And then you uploaded a virus to the operating system to make it do whatever fuck you wanted it to do. Ugh. Fucking retard.
When the computer started freaking out, would you blame The central processing unit or the programmer?
The internet is a series of pipes and tubes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you sound like. But okay, all right. I'm sorry I keep picking apart your stupid logic and your stupid analogy and your false use of terms. I'm sorry, but you're just too fucking retarded. Okay, would I blame the computer for running the program that was put on it? No, because it's just a fucking computer. It's not a human brain that can think for itself. Fuck.
Africans did not come over here as niggers. That was a program.
Yeah, and it was a program from Africa because fucking Africans sold other Africans to the white people to be fucking slaves there. Are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, they didn't come over as niggers. They came over as slaves because that's what they were and that's how they grew up.
We have been programmed. Black folks don't even know why they hate themselves the way that they do.
Maybe, just maybe it's because of people like you always blaming Whitey for their problems and saying how Whitey hates them and they get all these ideas in their head. So then they have resentment towards white people and then they're violent and just rude towards them. And then that kind of feeds into white people not liking them as much because they are rude when they behave that way. Not to say all black people behave that way, but maybe it's people like you that are actually causing a problem. Whereas if you didn't talk about race at all, people wouldn't fucking care in this day and age. Most people don't fucking care. If you're black, whatever. They don't care. They really don't. But portraying yourself as a perpetual victim is not appealing no matter what color you are, whether you're green, black, or a woman, or a trans person. It doesn't really fucking matter what you think you're victimized for. Always telling people you're a victim makes people say, oh, shut the fuck up already.
They hate themselves because they've been programmed to want to be a white person.
The fuck does that even mean to be a white person? I mean, what do you mean they want to be white people? Because they don't want to be oppressed, blah, 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 and they think that it's so perfect being white people? Okay, yeah, I can see if you have that perception that, yeah, you'd probably want to not be perceived as how you see yourself as being perceived. But you make generalizations about white people, and you get mad at white people for doing that towards black people. You're a fucking hypocrite.
And white people disdain the fact that they can't grow their hair like you.
Darn it, you figured out why I don't like black people. I just wish I had hair like that. Don't care about your fucking hair. Why do you always have to bring up hair? All these stupid social justice things. They want to touch your hair. Their hair, or hair this, or hair that. I don't fucking care about your hair. I don't fucking care. Really, I don't care at all about your hair. Just shut the fuck up. Well, maybe you got offended about that Don King reference, but whatever. Fuck off.
And in actuality, what people don't know, I'm going to tell you something about white folks you may not know.
So, wait a minute. We can't tell you about stuff because we're not black. But you being black can talk about us being white and have a generalization about it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, let's go. Let's hear what you have to say.
White folks really hate you. Not so much. Well, they are racist, but...
Darn it, you caught me. I don't like you because you're black and I'm racist. Yeah, he's got me all summed up. Fucking idiot.
For the most part, some white people, a lot of them, hate you because it's survival.
Yeah, when you look at the murder rates and the number of people who rob you, yeah, it is kind of survival of the fittest because the vast majority of the time it is someone who is black, and that's not race, that's just looking at statistics, and that's the way things are. But that's not to say all black people are like that, and I have to say that fucking disclaimer because you're going to call me racist, but you're going to call me racist anyways. You already just called me racist in your last fucking statement, so I am just spinning my wheels trying to fit your logic into something that makes a little bit of a semblance of sense, but fuck.
You are the dominant gene. If black people keep having sex at the rate that they do, they will annihilate everybody else in the population because you are the dominant gene.
Having 10 different kids with 3 different mothers doesn't exactly make you a good role model of someone to do that. But yes, you're right that if they keep multiplying at the rate that they do, then yes, the population of black people will go significantly up. But when they're left to be raised by single mothers, then it's just going to make it so that these issues of poverty are just going to keep on going up and up. So I'd say it would be better if they cut down the number of kids they had so that they can actually properly raise the number of kids that they have. Now, of course, that doesn't only apply to the black community. There are a lot of white people doing the same type of shit. But the fact is that you're multiplying because of idiots like that.
If you put a black and a white person together, you're going to have a black child.
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, typically they are a lighter shade of black. But yes, it will be predominantly black baby.
You are killing them just by existing.
You mean by procreating? You're killing through procreating, not by existing. But sure. Fuck.
So I mean, saying that, black people have to learn to love each other.
You know, if you skipped all that crazy in the middle, I would say that, hey, yeah, that makes sense. Black people need to love each other and they need to be respectful and care about one another. Yeah, I actually do agree with that statement. But I see that there's kind of a reason why they hate white people, in that people like you are putting all this hate in their head about how much Whitey hates them. Yes, in the past it was true, but in this day and age, it just isn't.
If you want to find more love, come to Free Lines tonight. Alcohol is all on David Banner. They say I'll never give back, so I'm giving back a whole bunch of alcohol tonight. And I'm sorry, and I mean all this positive stuff that I'm saying tonight, but we turning up.
Positive stuff? You said like one little positive thing, that black people need to love each other, but the rest was just, I hate Whitey, and Whitey hates you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit. Alright, well, this was the Booze and Bullshit Show. Shit happens, we make fun of it. If you like these videos, you can subscribe for more content. You can give it a like, because, well, that's very important nowadays based on the new YouTube algorithm. Share this video everywhere, post it on Reddit, on Twitter, all these fucking places, and don't forget to subscribe. This is the Booze and Bullshit Show. Shit happens, and we make fun of it.